National Center. Njeri Njogo for Ebru TV.
Now, e-commerce has experienced unprecedented growth following the invention of the internet. It has led to the creation of new business models such as online companies, whereby a company or an individual can simply conduct their biashara on the internet. Despite being fraught by different challenges, it has found its way to pose significant benefits to businesses, consumers, and even the society in general. Latest report by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development showed that Kenya has been ranked 7th in Africa in e-commerce uptake and 85th globally. That's our topic this afternoon on the e-commerce uptake, and in studio we are joined by Ebrima Fatty. He is the CEO in Africa. Sokoni, welcome to Business Insight.
Thank you.
All right, now just going back to the report that was released on the e-commerce uptake, Kenya, we've seen that Kenya was ranked 7th in Africa, with Mauritius ranking top, followed by Nigeria and South Africa. Some of the leaders, including the UNCTAD Secretary General, that is Mukisa Kitui, in his statement earlier last month, said that he was not satisfied by the results. What's your take on that?
That is my take also. Been in the industry for about a year now, and before that trying to prepare, you can actually register, go in and request for a refund within your house without having to move anywhere, and you can follow this online. It's smooth, so there's actually no difference, but the psychology of the customer. So the customer really still want to see the physical thing before the buying decision, not after the buying decision.
And what are the benefits of that? You know, having both the online as well as the physical shop. Is it the one that you're calling the brick and mortar?
Yes, the brick and mortar actually don't have any technology behind them, behind it. You just walk in there and you count the money, you make your choice, count the money and pay and leave. There is no technology back in this. The smart stores or touch and feel stores that e-commerce platform are coming out with are backed by real technology. For example, the Alibaba one, you can just go in, pick your product that you want to buy, go out, actually scan it. When you pick it, you scan it. It shows you the price because it's actually integrated with the platform. When you are okay with it, you have it with your mobile phone, you are able to do the checkout. You do the checkout. When the checkout is finished, you go to the machine that's supposed to be the cash register. You just scan and you just move. There is nobody that is there. There is no physical interaction. So it's actually backed by enabling technology.
And probably because of time, let's also talk about the SME sector, which remains to be a very strong economic pillar for the Kenyan economy. It's literally breathes, breathe life to the economy. We know that. How is e-commerce then important to the SMEs, and how can they leverage online platforms to expand and improve on their businesses?
Yeah, my belief also is that SMEs are actually engine for growth, especially for the African economy. So actually they need to be taken care of. Their needs to be taken care of. But I think that you have so much technology out there, and I think now the SME sector, most of them have started actually taking advantage of the technology out there. You visit Facebook or Instagram or any social networking site, you'll be amazed with the listing that you have there, people selling their products online. If you consider the online platforms, you will see significant amount of listings are SMEs. For us, Africa Sokoni, we actually, this is a key pillar in our business model. Our aim actually is twofold: to take shopping to the doorstep of the African consumer, and also to build a platform that promotes African businesses and products to outside world, including inter-African trade. So when you look at that sector, you will see that it's dominated by the SMEs. If you look at, if you consider the use of mobile money also, you will see the SMEs are actually taking advantage of this, the mobile money and also other fintech solutions. So their needs have been taken care of, and they also are actually taking advantage of the available technologies out there.
Now, there was a joint report by the Communications Authority of Kenya and the Kenya Bureau of Standards Statistics. That is, it showed that about 27% of farms sell their products online, and 32% of them saying that their main constraint is the fact that their products do not qualify to be on the online platform, that is through the internet. What are some of the other challenges are contributing to this, and what factors really determine qualifications of a product being online?
Apart from what I just said before, in terms of the product being genuine, and second, that the product is yours, you are not infringing any copyright or patent or trademark laws. Apart from that, the only other qualification, that's basically the qualification. The only other one is like you need to have, because the online platform, the image matters. So you need to have quality images. And then for us to be able to upload on the site, you wouldn't want to upload substandard images because the customer will not be satisfied. He's actually not looking at something that is convincing. So we actually always insist on quality images. But apart from that, there's basically no, and of course, the economy of all these things is what is in there for the online platform and the vendor. So if the vendor is comfortable with the tech rate, then there should be no other requirements. There shouldn't be any.
And finally, very, very briefly, what are your expectations for Kenya, in the coming years in relation to the e-commerce projection?
As I said, e-commerce is the future. The statistics also are confirming that. The statistics out there are confirming a consistent growth of this sector. We are told that globally, the e-commerce sector is going to grow 10% between 2016 and 2024 over this 8-year period. Africa, we've seen the track growth rate from 8 billion in 2013. 2018 was projected to have 50 billion in terms of online trading. We are yet to confirm this because 2018 just ended. So if this is so, and also we've seen a shift in the spending pattern, there are evidences that people are spending more because we are having now, especially Kenya, the existence of middle class and the growth of this middle class sector. This is making a lot of income to be spent. So the future is great, and I've seen, I'm predicting a situation where online shopping will be further entrenched in Kenya, and it will be actually the method of shopping in the near future.
Thank you very much. Ebrima Fatty, CEO Africa, Sokoni, just giving us insights on the e-commerce uptake. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Wanjiro Maina. Have yourself a good afternoon.